I'm going to tell you a story. First thing you gotta understand is time doesn't work the way you think it does. And you know the oracle because I'm the one who's talking to you. Alright. We're going to pick up again with this. I'm going to go through a quick run through of some of these. So, Feather and Flame Right from level 10. Oh, here is a picture from the Sixfold Banishment. It's a short form of the Eightfold I did with y'all earlier. Feather and Flame, this ritual is best means of contacting the Mount Current. Sit comfortably in the temple, hold feather between your mouth and a candle flame. Begin repeating the 4 pronunciations of Ipsos aloud. Ipsos, 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 Ipsos. Oh, Ipsos, 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 Ipsos. See, I actually was right the first time. Good for me. In such a fashion that the feather vibrates, but the flame remains undisturbed. Let your voice work automatically while you say the words mentally. Eventually, your voice will sink into a whisper and disappear. When this happens, close your eyes and continue repeating the 4 pronunciations mentally until they too disappear. Stray thoughts will arise during this process. Take note of them and let them go, neither fighting them nor following them. When the mantra disappears, you've contacted Mont. You may or may not experience confirming phenomena at the moment, but you will certainly have certainty that you've touched truth. For daily meditation, sit in a temple with the feather and flame on the altar, but keep your eyes closed and repeat the mantra mentally. When it disappears, begin again over and over until your predetermined time has elapsed. Don't be concerned about your body rocking, twitching, or having muscular tics. They're a sign of releasing stress, so eventually you will diminish and disappear. By using this mantra in Ipsos and twice daily meditation as regular practice, you give yourself repeated exposure to Mont as eternal truth. Eternal truth is awesome. I'm just saying. You can work with truth. Absolute, eternal, momentary, fleeting, personal, existential. There are many forms of truth, and it operates on many levels. And also, funny thing about truth is it also works at the asana, because like you can't define satya, or you can't define asatya, you can't define untruth without truth. It's just kind of how it works. Alright. Consecration, dedication, rite. 93/mat. The celebrant should bathe and rinse the body with traditional high salt water as a ceremonial ablution preparation. Ablution! We covered that in the ablution slash anointing video. If high salt isn't available, select another herb for infusion, an herb that is indicated for purification and or refreshment. The temple is anointed and arranged as follows. The altar is bare. The circle, which is boundary of the universe, is described astrally, or in the Taras Vapna sthana of the Mahasvapna. To the south, the wand and candle flame. To the west, the chalice and a vessel of water. To the north, a pentacle and a small amount of earth. To the east, the sword and the feather. Swords and feathers are quite frequently analogies. They're also frequently associated specifically with truth. Ink. You probably can't see it. There's a glow-in-the-dark feather on my the side part of my my little theater back there. Anyway, central is a vessel of oil, pure olive oil, or one's personal scent. Small quantities in appropriate containers of salt, rice, and milk. Oh, like the Pajamitria. One's badge of office, robe, crown, or ring, and a vessel of wine. Enter naked. Approach the circle from the south, arms extended before you, palms facing upward. Walk the circle DSL clockwise, and at the east, assume the gesture of Harpocrat. That's because Harpocrat is the god of silence. Vanish according to the method of your choice. Face the center of the circle and play the game. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. With the same mouth that declares the law shall the will be spoken and the work be vowed. Tolema agape abrahadabra ipsos. Extend arms upward, palms sky, tenuit wahadit. In the name of Ra Horkuit. Proceed to the south, stand before the wand and candle flame facing upward. Take up the wand in the right hand and pass it through the flame, holding it aloft, saying, this wand is the weapon of my will. It is the phallus of my spirit, the scepter of my kingdom. Turn to the center of the circle, pour a few drops of oil upon the wand, return the south facing outward, rub the oil into the wand as you do so. Chant the name Shatanavas loudly at first, diminishing to a whisper. This is a notion of invoking 2 contrary elements. Awas being, the god of the Christian church, and Shaitan being traditionally actually the name of the voting store for Lumos in more traditionally Islam. It takes because I'm pretty sure shaitan is an Arabic word, but what I did a couple of different variations because I also did a couple. When I was doing like a ton back in 2021, I did variations that include uh, set at the shaitan position and Ptah as like the more embodiment of order in that one. I thought because I felt like Ptah had a lot more analogy to Brahm in this case. Alright, in the name of Shaitan Awasa, I will work for the manifestation of the law of true will. I will work for the establishment of truth, balance, and justice in the kingdom. I'll work for all the evolution of the universe. This is my keep silence for a space with one hand, proceed to the west, release the one before the chalice, take the chalice, rinse it with water, hold it up, saying, "This chalice is my weapon of my love. It is my it is the taste of my spirit, the grawl of my kingdom." Niyakaza Kamasa. Yeah. Proceed then with the anointing as with one. This time using the name Babylon Mat. Then in the name of Babylon Mat, I love thee, and we all that is and is not. I love thee, Lord Pan, God of the living beauty. I love thee, man, sleeper in the night of pain and madness. Keep silence for a space, and then with one shall proceed up the north. Place the weapons before the pentacle. Take out the pentacle and press it on the earth, and hold aloft, saying, "This pentacle is the weapon of my body. Of my bodies. It is the word of my spirit, the seal of my kingdom, the Avatar incarnation." Proceed with the anointing as above, used with the name Nuit Hadid. In the name of Nuit Hadid, I am the king and mage, I am the priest, hermit, warrior, and fool. I am the dancer of the mask conceals nothing. Keep dance of the mask, all of the Natavanika, or Nerdavanika. Keep silent for a space, then with 3 weapons, proceed to the east. Place them before the sword, take up the sword, touch with the feather, holding it aloft. The sword is my weapon of mind, is the sentinel of my spirit, the warrior of my kingdom. Side note on this, as part I'm pretty sure of why things like Knight of the East inside as a rank inside of the Freemasons is actually really important. Because it's a recognition of taking up the sword of truth, if I understand correctly. I could be wrong, though. I'm not actually a Mason, so could be wrong. In the name of Harubraha, I know that we dream as we dance. I know that law governs the play of the dream, and I know that I am as much illusion as the rest of the dream. Leaving the weapons assembled in the east, return to the center, anoint the chakras with oil, and saying, I dedicate and consecrate my body of the flesh of the great work. I will keep it in the strength and health of this end. Whoa! On the genitals, I dedicate and consecrate my astral body and the sexual power of the great work. I will make love only under will and always to Nui. Navel. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I dedicate and consecrate my etheric body and my key to the great work. I will fight as warrior and brother, and I will strike low and hard. Nice. Heart. I dedicate and consecrate my complete identity, inner and out, to the great work. All that I am, yea, to the last drop of blood I pour into the chalice of Our Lady Babylon. Throat. I dedicate and consecrate my speech and silence to the great work. I shall speak only truth and keep silence forever within. Third eye. I dedicate and consecrate my vision to the great work, and I will behold all things with clarity, making no difference between any one thing and any other thing soever. Back of skull. I dedicate and consecrate my true self to the great work. I will accept my non-existence and again become Tao. Nice. On top of the skull, there's when you anoint the top of your skull, silence. Alright, put on the ring, crown, and robe. Take up the vessel of salt, rice, and milk. Begin to the south, cast a few grains, drops to beyond the circle at each compass point, saying, "To the Shatanavas are the kingdoms of the kingdom. To the Babylon Mat are the kingdoms of the kingdom. To the Nui Hadid are the kingdoms of the kingdom. To the Hararaha are the kingdoms of the kingdom." Return to the center of the vessel. To the take the wine to the east. Pour wine into the chalice. Take the wine. Proceed with eighth degree, make sure that the elixir flows onto the wand. Transfer the elixir to the wine. I'm not really sure what eighth degree means. Transfer the elixir to the wine using the wand's stir to commingle. Trip to the sword point in the chalice to the fluids run down the blade. Spill a few drops on the pentacle. Turn to the center of the circle, holding the chalice in the left hand. The wand to the right and say, "I will pursue the great work and to its completion. I will continue from life to life, from world to world, until the end of time, until the evolution of the universe is complete. This is my work, my word, my will, my love. Abradabra ipsos." Drink from the chalice to the final drop. Place the weapons on the altar. So mote it be. Love is the law. Love under will. Close your banishment after spending some time in contemplation. Alright. Mooncup right. Lady in White. I'm gonna give you a couple of the mantras for these. Lady in White, hail, right within your body burns the pure cold fire of the moon, changing in its constancy in its heart, your eye, your womb. Lady Isis, hail, horned crescent on your crown. Your rule of the tides of time and night. Open to me now your realm through the portals of your silver light. Triple goddess, hail, made in your waxing nights. At full the mother in your throne, gateways to our dreams you are, into the dark of waning crone. On the left crescent, Consul, Moon Lord, hail. On full moon, Sin, Moon Lord, hail. On right crescent, Chandra, Moon Lord, hail. Diana, maiden huntress in the wood, offer you grain of purest white to sustain you on your course. Hathor, mother cow and lady of the sycamore, offer you milk of purest white in honor of your nurturing. Snail. Heke, queen of witches and the guardian of the grave. Keeper of the Zavabumi. For salt, Solana Purasuki of white, a treasure of the underworld. Patava. Pass the incense over each symbol, then smoke on each job. Yeah, actually I didn't even talk about that part, so I'll skip that. But end with Luis Nitra. And Forgotten Ones. I talked about in the other one about invoking them. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Abracadabra ipsos. Mad, I invoke you, clarify my vision, brace my heart, and let me learn the forgotten ones. Black flame, I invoke you. Vulture mouth, I invoke you. By the same mouth that calls the feather is the essence of the old gods tasted. Ipsos, 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 ipsos. Love is the will, love under will. Thoughts and masks. Divination. Alright, the Moss of Mott. So basically the Moss of Mott is essentially a Maitana ritual. It's a Maitana Kalpa. So like, I don't think you can actually do it alone. I could be wrong. But essentially it involves the female partner taking in the retas or the virosemen of her partner and then circulating the prana from it, the prana shakti, the kundalini from it, like through her own like body. After like it's physically in her, she just like takes the prana from it and like circulates it. That's essentially what it's about. I can get into it if someone like watches this and was like, I want to know more about this, I can do another video on it. All right. On the invocation of the Holy Guardian Angel. Do what thou wilt to be the whole of the law, by the same mouth that speaks the law as the Guardian Angel summoned, by the same mouth that over black flame dancing is the true will tasted proclaimed. Abracadabra, Rahor Quid, hail, Sun Hawk, shine your light into my heart, I might see my diamond guide. Ipsos. Quick note on this. Diamond is an old word in the Latin that means spirit. It can mean good or bad. It can actually literally also mean doula, like an angel. When you finish that symbol, say ipsos. When you finish the symbol, say Lady Mad hail, but the truth balance me in harmony that I might hear my own true self. Secret self, I call on you. Guiding spirit, come. Guardian spirit, come. Nuit's love, I call you. Guiding spirit, come. Guardian spirit, come. Know thyself. Ipsos, abracadabra. By the same mouth that kissed the soul's own self, it is the name given to the symbol. Love is the law. Love and will. Cosmic vision and vortex ritual. For Deborah. 5 strength. Vortex ritual. Do what thou wilt, shall be the law. Abracadabra ipsos kaneshantator. God is a spiral force. God is a spiral force. Deva kadavata kakra. Bhavate kakra bala. Deva kadavata bhavate kakra bala. From the double helix of the little god to the whirlpool of the galaxies, I am a spiral force. Bhavati Kakrabala, Bhavati Kakrabala. Roto, Etor, Arot, Taro, Etar, Tora, Arot, Rato. You can do it, like, this is something I did. I threw in a little bit of the words from the Sator charms. So Sator, Arepo, Apra, Tenet, Rota, Etor, Orat, Taro, Otor, Tora, Arot, Rato. By the same mouth that drinks the wine is the promise of right action given, Urta Karma. By the same breath, by the same prana, or the air unconfined, is the power of commanded by the bala, force inhaled. Love is the law, love under will. Kama, bhavati dharma. Kama under will. Cosmic vision meditation, sit comfortably in your temple, set a few strands of your awareness in the send strands of your awareness in the floor of the room you're in, down to the wall of the roof, and notice the earth and the stone surrounding your foundation, plus the pipes, the wires, and conduits. It's basically just a spreading your awareness kind of thing, like trying to deepen your trying to like reach an adha, deep like internal level of your vipassana, your awareness. All this you are, blazing with the light storms among the stars, aloof and alone in the depths. You are all this. Know thyself. Pranayama, talked about last time. Thesis and prescription. Alright, Master of the Temple. On level 3, the absurd becomes obvious and necessary. Oh, this involves crossing the abyss. This is a kind of a thing that's if you've done a lot of Kabbalah stuff, there's a point between Chesed and the upper 3, referred to as the abyss, that you basically have to cross. It's basically like a meditative place that like why are you doing this? Are you doing this because you know you could get something really cool that you're going to do something bad with? If so, you probably won't get to this point. I'm just saying. Yeah, this experience is not one of death and rebirth. It's stepping off the wheel of death and rebirth entirely. Yeah, I talked about the abyss in one of the previous videos. So the traditional grade of level 3 is called Master of the Temple. It sounds laden with duties of karma, but it's actually karma free. The process of assuming filling the role of Master of the Temple begins when the first motes of dust, when you precipitate out of the abyss and settle on the shore of the great ocean. This dust, the ash of illusion, destroyed by the abyss, mute, thoughtless, and blind. Because it involves basically like you overcoming a lot of the illusions of like being just you. It involves like a lot of ego death, as near as I can tell. It goes into a pyramid of the city of pyramids on the shore of the great ocean, undenied Pan. When beyond thought you understand the illusion nature of your identity and all of its possessions. Then the wind the abyss blows the dust back across the abyss to solid natural level illusion. Level 3, your presence permits an unhindered flow of the Tao magical current through you. Sounds pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Boom. So essentially, it's like a vision experience. All right, right off the children. It's traditionally done as a call and answer. However, you can do it as I am doing individually. Do what thou wilt should be the whole of the law. Love is the law. Love under will. Best universal ancestor, link us with the depths of space. Small to the God's borderline of energy and matter. Anchor us in the uncertainty of being. Osiris, father of us all, link us with your force of fire. Protector of your children, sire of the will to live. Charge our will to change. Isis, mother of us all, link us with the waves of water. Fierce as the tiger, subtle as the flow of ocean. Flood is our heart with love. Horus, elder brother of us all, link us with your heart. Arts of air, liberator of your siblings, hawk-headed warrior lord, free our minds through the winds of change. Mott, elder sister of us all, link us with the energies of earth. Dancer of the mask of balance, lady of the scales of justice, unite us in shared work. Harpocrat, universal descendant, link us with the eons of time, forever innocent. Lord of silence, expand us in the eternal now. Children of the world today, children yet to be conceived, this is our promise. We will change the heritage of earth. We will change the heritage of earth. But our ancestors, in their pride of warfare, industry, and commerce, bequeathed to us a planet ravaged by ignorance and greed. We will find new ways to live in balance, heal the earth as best we can, and save the many forms of life for companionship. Abracadabra, abracadabra, ipsos, ipsos, so many people. We'll change the heritage of home. We'll change the heritage of home. Blessed is the child whose father protects, cherishes, whose mother nourishes and strengthens, whose sister and brother skill at guard and teach. We will shape our magic as a sword to cut the generational chains of abuse and exploitation, as a wand to instill a new respect for children, as a cup of inner consolation, run happy children, as a pentacle to abolish poverty. Abracadabra, Abracadabra, ipso, so might be, so might be. We will change the heritage of spirit. We will change the heritage of spirit. The official priesthood of the past have used religion to control our lives and our obedience. Through our guilt and fear, they accept our will to choose our own actions and thought. We call you children of the world to path the initiation. We pledge to you the fruits of our experience, our presence free of questions, our love as fellow seekers. Abracadabra, ipso, so might be. So might it be. Horasma, Habakara, Persephone, Marasa, Ganesha, Elosedegwa. We go to the children, and from them we shall return like Venus from the ashes, rising from the winds of Chan, Dagameori. Natan, Natan, Natan. Habakrat, collapse the long aeons to the instant of now. Ma, compress our great planet to the essence of Earth. Earthy Priadata. Horus, continue the wild wind by your art of air. Isis, gather the waters in the hollow of your hands. Osiris, summon the all flames of the force of your fire. Vastron, to close the boundaries of infinite space to a small sphere in the hero of this place. Do what thou wilt to be the whole of the law. Love of the law, love under will. Kama, Kasneho, Bhavati Dharma. Invocation of the Strange Attractor. Whoop. Essentially, this has to do with quantum physics, which is awesome considering I did a whole quantum physics Guna Chakra. Do what the will shall be, the whole of the law is my will to align myself with the mod of existence and motion. Hail to you and to praise, O weak forces atom in your changing of the atom's nucleus. Guard the boundary of this phase space. Hail to you, praise, O strong force of the atom. In your binding to the atom nucleus, guard the boundary of this phase space. Hail to you and praise, electromagnetic force of the atom, and your attraction and repulsion of the atom's particles guide the boundary of this phase space. Hail to you, praise, the gravitation of the atom, and your binding of the atom's particles guard the boundary of this phase space. The smoke rises smoothly and turbulence occurs in this world of matter and beyond. In the delicacy and conditions of the beginning, let change arise from the seed of true will. Visha, Satya Dharma, in my opinion. Strange Attractor. You I invoke. Strange Attractor, 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 you I invoke. Let my actions describe you that we may be one. Strange Attractor, I now become you in the alignment with the Tao, which is not. Strange Attractor, we are one thing, the trajectory of convergences of all other trajectories. So might it be, so might it be, so might it be. Chaos from order, the observer is part of the experiment. Order from chaos, the experiment is part of the observer. Farewell to you, gravitation of the atom, release the space, collapse its boundary. Farewell to you, electromagnetism force of the atom, release the space, collapse its boundary. Farewell to you, strong force of the atom, release the space, collapse its boundary. Farewell to you, weak force of the atom, release the space, collapse its boundary. Love is the law, love under will. Alright, so I actually feel like, I'm sorry, Nima, I feel like I have a correction on this. North, gravitation, yeah, completely correct. Electromagnetism, that's fire, yo. That goes south. And strong force is water, so that goes west. But north and east, dead on. North is definitely gravity, and east is definitely like value and weak force. All right, so. This is Oracle singing to you. I'm done with a 1 to 10 the way they feel. And if you got questions, you can put them in the comments for another time. And dream safely, everyone, safely swapna. From the lack of Bisha, that be moi. From the digital record, so I say. Sing to you next time, Oracle may. That would be Zakuna in the Sanskritam way. You're singing in the way, not Devangari, because I'm speaking in the oral way. Talk to you later in another singing day. Hey, Satyadina in the way of the true. Have a good true day, all the true you. Or rock to you if you be viewing this in evening hours, happy for you.